Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small-town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Hitching an implement to the tractor can be dangerous if you're not careful. Hi, I'm Jody Henke. Pay attention to the tractor, the surface it's on, and whether or not another person is helping you as you're living the country life.
Living the country life. Ideas and inspiration for your place in the country. You can find more information on today's topic and from previous shows by visiting us online at livingthecountrylife.com. We'll return to the show after these messages.
Check out our full lineup of Successful Farming podcasts. The Successful Farming podcast goes in-depth into the topics that affect farmers and ranchers. The 15 Minutes with a Farmer podcast offers a quick conversation between an editor and a farmer. The SF Shorts podcast offers bite-sized interviews about agricultural topics. And the SF Daily podcast covers commodity markets, weather, and the big things happening in agriculture each morning. Search for Successful Farming wherever you download your podcasts. If you're looking for ideas and inspiration for your place in the country, register for the Living the Country Life newsletter. You'll receive helpful tips and information about a wide variety of seasonal topics, including pets, livestock, gardening, machinery, and more, delivered straight to your inbox twice each month. Sign up for your newsletter today at agriculture.com.
Hitching implements to tractors can be a high-risk activity, especially if another person is helping you. Dennis Murphy is a safety specialist at Penn State University. He says accidents often happen when one person is on the tractor seat and another is helping to line up the hitch, so both need to be careful.
The person on the ground should make sure they stay outside of the tractor wheels and the implement that is being hitched. And they should stay outside until the tractor operator backs the tractor up and gets close to the implement, and then they should shut the tractor off, set the brakes, or put it in park, and then the helper on the ground can move in.
It's always ideal to hitch on a flat surface, but if you can't do it that way, make sure the brakes are set and the wheels are chalked on the implement so it doesn't move when the tongue is picked up. Murphy also advises not lifting an implement that's more than 10 to 15% of your body weight to reduce the stress on your back. If it's too heavy, grab a jack or blocks of some sort to support the tongue up off the ground. When you're unhitching the implement, the operator should stop the tractor and set the brakes before pulling the pin out of the hitch. Make sure the implement wheels are chalked again.
When you start to pull the pin, you can see where there's a lot of pressure, because if it pulls out easily, then there's not a lot of pressure. The implement is much more likely to stay in place. If it's hard to pull that pin out, that means there's probably pressure because you're not on flat level ground. You have to be really careful that you have the implement chalked and that the tractor can't move. You pull the pin out and step back out of the way so that the implement doesn't come forward and crush you.
Hitch pins can fail, so be sure to have safety chains on the road. Find more implement hitching tips at livingthecountrylife.com. I'll see you in the country.
Living the country life. Ideas and inspiration for your place in the country. You can find more information on today's topic, share your tips, and post photos by visiting us online at livingthecountrylife.com.